Hi everybody, I've been doing a family of origin project for one of my classes, and I found out that there's a lot about my family that I don't know about, and that every family has dysfunction, but at the end of the day, if you love each other, that's all that should matter. And it's important that each family member is able to implement change in their lives when they feel like something isn't going right, and that they should be strong enough to do that, and that as a family we have to work together, because if we don't, then we're pretty much doomed to repeat the same patterns that over time have affected us negatively. And I've also learned a lot about myself doing this project, and about the person that I want to be, and about the person I am now, and how each day I move closer and closer to the person that I want to be, and that I need to find somebody in my life that can be what that person needs, and that I need a partner in life, not someone that I'm going to be ahead of or behind. I need someone who's on the same page with me, to the extent of working and making money and having ways of doing things and paying bills and being responsible. And I found out a lot about my grandparents, and I've actually never met my grandparents because they died before I was born. And I learned something about my grandmother from my mother's side, and I found out that she's never went past elementary school. And that's like a huge deal to me, because my sister and I, my sister has a master's in aerospace engineering, and I'm getting one in marriage and family counseling, and it just amazes me because so many people in my family either they don't value education, or they just never had the support system to encourage them to go to the heights that me and her have been through to get to school and just push through it. And I was very shocked by that, because I kept thinking to myself, well, if nobody in our family has gotten a master's degree, then what made us go that far as to getting one? And actually I think only one person that I know of in our family has a bachelor's degree, and it's my cousin. And then after that, she went into the Army, and now she has a little girl. So I thought that was interesting, which means that something in the pattern must have changed to cause it to make us want to go further than a bachelor's degree, because that's never happened before. In the time that it has happened, it only happened maybe once or twice to two people in my whole family. And everybody else is less educated than that. So I'm trying to wrap my head around what could have possibly happened to condition us to be finding education so important. I mean, is it just people weren't being supported, or they just didn't feel like they could do it because we grew up in a poor family, or were they taught a self-defeating belief system at an early age, or did they just not have they couldn't think of a way to go about going to school? I mean, I was very lucky in my educational endeavors, because I was able to have financial aid to help me with that, and it was a huge blessing in my life, because I wouldn't be able to go to school otherwise, because my family just couldn't afford it. So I do encourage people that want to go to school who can't afford it to sign up for financial aid, because it really does make a huge difference when all is said and done. And don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't go to school and that you can't be somebody just because you grew up in what society considers a low-class family, because they're wrong. And chances are they're telling you that because they are trying to project harm onto you that they are feeling in their life, or that they consider you as a threat because they know you have potential. So don't ever listen to anybody that tells you that, because anybody can go and get a bachelor's degree and get a master's, as long as you put in the effort and you put in the time, because everybody has the potential for that. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what race you are, it doesn't matter to me. Just about people should be based on the individual. Some people don't want to go to school, and that's fine, that's their decision. But if you want to go, then I encourage you to look into financial aid as a possible means for you to get where you want to be in life, because it really helped out my sister and me. I mean, we worked while we were in college, but it really helped us out a lot because we were able to get on work study, and we were able to do classes and go to school at the same time, and we did very well in college, and now we're getting a master's degree. And my sister makes $80,000 a year, and she has an aerospace engineering degree, and she does data analysis and stuff like that, and statistics sort of stuff. And I mean, she seems to really like it, and she makes good money. So I mean, we definitely have overcome our situation, and we've definitely overcome our environment and challenged society. So I'm pretty proud of us. And like, I was talking to her on the phone today about my project that I have to do, and I started crying because I realized, like, all the stuff that our family went through to get where we are now. Like, how hard it must have been for my parents when we were growing up. And it just amazed me. Like, my mother is, I mean, I knew my mother was a strong person, but my mother is, like, far more stronger than I could have ever even imagined after doing this project. And I'm definitely going to look at her differently from now on. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I was actually waking up this morning at 7 in the morning because my sister called me, and we were on the phone for almost 2 hours. So if I sound groggy, that's why. I'm still kind of half asleep. But I just wanted to make this video because it really meant a lot to me to know that the behavior patterns in my family are changing, and that they are actually improving over time, and that my sister and me actually attributed to that. Maybe it's something we can pass on to our children when we each have children of our own. So, just something to take with you. You just need to believe in yourself the way that we believed in ourselves, and you can get to anywhere you want to be in life. Change can happen. You just got to believe it can. And I just wanted to give you some words of encouragement. So, thanks for listening. Bye.